Cheers everybody, welcome back to another Guinness video. Now in this one we have got two Guinnesses. One of them's an alcoholic Guinness and one of them is a alcoholic free Guinness. So we got, shall I start that again? No. We've got Guinness Draught Zero or Guinness Zero, and we're pitting it up against Guinness Draught. The Guinness Draught Zero comes in at 0.0% ABV. The Guinness Draught pops in at 4.1% ABV. The most ironic thing is about these two beers is the alcohol-free version is dearer than the draft version. The draft version I picked up for £4.10 in Tesco. The draft, the zero version, I picked up for a £5 in Sainsbury. So, yeah. So let's see the differences, shall we? And see what one I prefer. Alrighty, do so. Glasses at the ready, and I will put the zero in that one. It's going to be a bit messy, this, I think. I'm going to put the zero in that one. I'm going to put the draft in that one. So, let's crack them both open. Draft is open. Zero should be open now. And what we'll do is we'll put the glasses up nearer to the camera and we'll pour them straight in. There we go, and see how they look when poured. So there we go, they're both in, and at the moment it looks like the zero is settling quicker than the draft version. Stick them there. The draft version, as you can see, I could tell you now that I think the zero one has settled quicker, for sure. Appearance wise, let's stick it up to the light because we can't really. Appearance wise, they are exactly the same. So basically, when they brewed the draft, when they brewed both beers, when they brewed the draft, well, this originally was, the zero was originally that in the brew house. Basically, they brewed. That came out of that, so the appearance wise it would be the same. I think it's cold filtration they used to get rid of the alcohol of the zero, but this zero was originally the draft before they did their little bit of magic on it. So let's get a whiff. I'll tell you what. To me, they smell exactly the same. They look exactly the same. This is going to be interesting. And I think the difference should be in the taste, shouldn't it? So what I'll do is I'll go in with the draft version first. Going with the zero. Draft. That is pretty amazing. There's really not a lot in it. Unbelievable. There really isn't a lot in it. First of all, now usually without put them over there. Usually with non-alcoholic beers, they tend to be sweeter than the original version. This is a draft. Nice, light, thin, drinkable, usual Guinness stuff. The Zero, it's a slight difference in the quality of the mouthfeel. The Guinness Draught, normal draft, it's got a soft, it's a pillowy thin mouthfeel. The Zero isn't as soft in mouthfeel. It's slightly harder in the mouth. It's. I'll tell you what. This is. I'm a little bit. This is a bit of a naff video because I'm a little bit blown away about how close this Zero is in taste and texture and body to the normal draft, because for me there's only a slight thinness in that and a slight harder mouthfeel, which makes it different from the original. It's, you know, what do I prefer out of the two? You know, this is, you know, what do I prefer out of these two? This is an alcoholic beer against a non-alcoholic version of it. Well, I can tell you, if this was a blindfold test, these cans, they're in the way, aren't they? Stick that there, stick that there, stick that there. Bring that over, JB. Get everybody in, get the family in. Right. If this was a blindfold test, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference hardly in the taste and the mouthfeel. I couldn't really pick which one was the Zero, and that is pretty amazing. They've done something, you know, the way they've produced this alcohol-free version. They've done a bloody good cracking job on it, I think, because, you know, it's only the mouthfeel really and a slight thinness on body between the two. So for me, I don't think I'll have to call it a draw, because at the end of the day, I think they both do their job, but they do it very, 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 very well. I would like to see an experiment one day, like, because, you know, I'd like to see an experiment on TV where they stick the Zero in the pump at a pub under the draft and see what happens. See if anybody gets drunk on it. I don't think they would at 4.1 anyway. That's a silly thing to say, JB. Right, what can I say about it? It's unbelievable. That Guinness Draught Zero is unbelievably close to the normal draft. They've done a hell of a job, and I have to say, this is one of the best non-alcoholic beers out there. It really is. It really is. It really is. You know, it's unbelievable. Boys and girls, thank you very much for watching this one. It's a bit of a meander on, but we got there in the end. All I can say is you won't miss the taste if you're driving over that. I'm going to stop this one. See you on my next one. Bim in.